So if you're trying to decide if you want a corded versus a cordless trim router or a palm router, I think you're coming down to how much power you need. Do you need that little extra oomph that the corded tool gives you, or do you want the more convenience that the cordless tool gives you? Let me know in the comments. So the rigid goes up to about 25,000 RPMs max, while the corded Bosch router goes up to 35,000 max. They're both variable speed, meaning you can change the speed of the router. They're both 1/4 inch collets. Use a 1/4 inch collet bit. Of course, this one uses a battery and this one don't. So we're going to find out which one performs better, which one I like better, and which one I would recommend if you were looking for your first trim router. These tools were donated by viewers like you on the channel who wanted to see me use them and then give them away. Thank you so much for that. I like doing challenge videos, tool versus tool or blade versus blade. If you haven't seen that expensive versus cheap saw blade video, it's in the description below. You can go check that out. So the first thing I gotta do is I gotta unbox this Bosch router. It's still got the tape on it. I'm going to try to preserve as much of this box as I can so that the winner gets the box. So one thing I do know about Bosch is I have a Bosch jigsaw over there that I've used on several projects you may have seen on the channel already. It's this exact model. So I'm actually not even going to unbox this one. Somebody's going to win this one somewhere down the way. So one thing I do love about the Bosch tools is they come in these hard packs. This is a plastic case, nice and solid case. As the jigsaw comes in a case. I don't know about that circular saw, but it probably does. First thing I noticed when I open it, obviously this router is a striking color. I like the color combo there. They got the black, the silver, and the blue. You got your edge guide here, but the first thing I noticed was this cord is long. Like, you look at all that cord. That's a good thing. I gotta know how long it is. Ow, that's a 10-foot cord. That's a really long cord for a Bosch or for any router. So it comes with some wrenches, obviously to change the bits, your edge guide, and then the router itself. So the weight is similar to this one. So the rigid with a 4 amp hour battery, it's gonna weigh 4.2 pounds, 4.2. The Bosch, 3.5, so maybe a 3/4 of a pound difference in the weights. Both routers have adjustable depths, which is extremely handy. This router here does, and I've used it tons of times. Sometimes you just need to adjust the depth of your bit just a little bit, no matter if you're cutting dados, or you're doing roundovers, or you're doing chamfers. Whatever you're doing, a lot of times you need to adjust it just a little bit, so having that adjustment is fantastic. So my initial impressions on the depth, raising and lowering. On the rigid, it has this lock, this flip lock you just flip, and then you just rotate this depth adjustment here, and it moves incrementally, like really tiny, like any position you need it to at all. It's a similar system. It's just the thumb dial down here on the bottom. You have to pull this unlock like you do on the rigid. Then you can adjust it incrementally, but it's just kind of hard to get to down in that area, being in that corner. The rigid it's just easier. Both of these routers come with an edge guide, which is extremely handy in a lot of situations. The rigid one takes forever to put on. You actually have to screw these pieces into here like this, screw them all the way down, and then this piece will slide on like this, and then you adjust it where you want it and you can tighten it down. I like this one much better, much better. This just slides on here into this piece, tighten it down, and then you can adjust from there, your edge guide. That is so much easier, like so much easier. Oh my goodness, that is a good feature right there. Now my main question about a cordless versus a corded router, and probably if I'm guessing your question too, is which one has the best power? So we're going to try a roundover, a chamfer, and then we'll cut a dado, see which one comes out on top. Let's see. So I've got this white side roundover bit, and this is a piece of white oak, so we'll run it through this white oak first, and then I'll put the bit in the Bosch, and then we'll run it on there. On this side we'll do a roundover, on this side we'll do a chamfer, and then in the plywood we'll do a dado. Right through there, no issues at all. This thing was made for roundovers. It's perfect for that. So let's swap bits and put it in this, and we'll see if you got any difference. So blade change, super simple. All you have to do is loosen up this nut in there, push the red button on the side. You put the bit in there, push the red button on the side, then you take this supplied wrench and tighten it, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. It's snugged in there. Let's get her plugged up. So I had the rigid at max power 7. We'll turn this to max power 6. Roundover bit, same white side roundover bit. This side was the rigid and this side will be the Bosch. The first thing I noticed, it has a soft start. Awesome, thank you Bosch. I like that the trigger's up here too. Up here away from the bit, everything. You got a good grip. It's a rubber grip, fits your hand really nice. I like this router. It's a tie. Both of them went through this with ease. I didn't expect anything different on a roundover. So now I got a 45-degree white side chamfer bit in there. Links to these bits will be in the description below if you're interested. So the rigid, whenever the bit started biting the wood, I could feel the motor would bog just a little bit, just a little. It still powered through just fine. It wasn't like it was having trouble or struggling, but you could feel the motor get tugged just a little bit. And so we'll see if the Bosch has the same result. I love the soft start on this. I didn't feel no bog there. Right through there, smooth as butter. It went through there good, nice and smooth. It's got quite a bit of power packed in this little thing right here. We'll hardly let this thing go to one of y'all. This thing's nice. Now we're gonna dado something. I think I just put an edge guide on and do a dado through this plywood. That'll give us a good idea. I've got a 3/4 inch dado bit or a straight cut bit so that we'll be able to really see. I know that this rigid typically has some struggles. You can't just dado a deep groove. You have to actually make a couple of passes to make a good dado with the rigid. So we'll try the rigid first with the edge guide, then we'll put it on the Bosch with its edge guide, see if we have any difference at all. Okay. Obviously, it don't like that, and that's just a 1/4 inch deep. It quit on me right here. You heard it, and a lot of times when it bogs down like that, this will just automatically shut off. So now we're going to switch over to the Bosch and see if we have any issues with it. So I got this set to the same 1/4 inch depth, and we're going to try the Bosch on full speed as a dado, 3/4 inch dado. Did it bog a little bit going through there? Yes. But did it quit? No. It bogged a little bit because this bit's just a little bit dull. So the motor pull was a little less than the rigid was. The cordless just quit halfway through after the motor got strained too much. It just stops. The Bosch never felt overly strained. I just took it pretty slow, run it through there. Of course, if you're using the edge guide trying to do a dado, what happens when you get to the end is part of the edge guide falls off, and then so it makes the crooked on the end. So if you're doing dados, I highly recommend a good straight edge. It keeps you all the way through. But as far as power go, the Bosch outpowers this cordless tool. I thought that would be the case, and that is the case. If you're interested in this Bosch, there's a link in the description below. Click that link right there. It takes you to the next set of videos. If you click that link, you get that big old virtual fist bump. Thank you guys so much for watching. Good luck to you. I hope you win this if you're in need of it. If you're not in need of it, please don't enter. There's more tools coming.